go, people. How we doing? Welcome to my channel. Well, we never know what's going on. So I am working with this plate today. Number 68, I believe. Pumpkin Girl. And there she is. It is releasing this Friday on October 28, I think it is. Not even 100% sure, but whatever this Friday is. So here are the images that we're working with, and I have two other samples actually of that I have previously done. It's the 18th, my bad, it's the 18th, listen to that. So I have done this one using the 3-stack pumpkin, as well as the pumpkin in the mouth. We got the little cat there coming out of the pumpkin, and then one of the scenes from here, and one of those faces. So that is that one, and I was using a beige with the blue and the black and the white. This other one that we did, we were using orange, yellow, and a little bit of green. A lot of 4 colors into this one. And again, we have those 3-stack pumpkins, the little cat in the pumpkin. And then we went ahead and added those using the truck, as well as using the lady on the pumpkin, who was so adorable. And then we took a different scene from this really humongous heart over here that has a lot of really cute leaves as well, which I separated some of those leaves and threw them on these nails, as you can see there. Okay, so those are the two different ones that we have. And what we're doing today, I'm like on this little kick here where I just want to use an image or two from the play and try to highlight that image. So what I thought here, well, you know what? I haven't used these seeds. Let me highlight those seeds. And then I haven't used the pumpkin with the legs, although I did remove the legs. And this is what I've come up with. So it's a little Frenchie, and it has those pumpkin seeds on it on the tip, and then we have a cute little pumpkin in yellow. I just wanted to try some green, yellow, and brown. The tip is in brown. So let's go ahead and do the middle finger right here. And what we're going to begin with is this pink from RARJSM. I don't even know who these people are, but I did get them on Amazon. And this is some type of pink with like a glitter. It is a gel. It is my base coat. So I'm getting that on there. Now we'll probably go ahead and do... No, it looks like I only did... Nah, I did 2. I for sure did 2. So let's cure that for 60 seconds. And while that is curing, let's go ahead and pick up our image that we're going to be doing inside of our Frenchies. So that is going to be in green, and we're just using this Twinkled T here, and we're going to pick it up twice in order to be able to get it. So for the whole Frenchies. So I'm going to pick it up one time here. While that is cooking, I'm just going there just a little bit soft, because I know that some of them are filled in, so I don't want to scrape that too hard and remove my infill. So we did that nice and soft there. I'm just removing the excess. Look at some of my pumpkins there while I was testing this out. There we go. Alright, so we got that one. We have that one. While that happens, we're going to do our second coat here. We're moving like bam, bam, girl. Bam, bam. Second coat on this pink. Already got one picked up on the green. We need that times 2, baby. 2 times. There we go. Actually, in doubles is a really good way to go. There it is, and we're going to let that cure again for 60 seconds. And while that is curing, we're going to go and lift our second pumpkin seeds here. There we go. Get that going. Give it a nice little spread. I do have some things that are filled, and I'm just coming out real nice and slow or soft. And we go. Clean that up real quick. And now our stuff is ready for whenever our French is done, which we're not even there yet. But now we have our 2 little pumpkin seeds that are going to occupy that. And the other item that we have to pick up is that pumpkin. And I did use the baby one right here. So we will pick that up to make the best use of our time here. We're going to pick that up once we have our Frenchie curing. So here is our guy and our base. We're going to use this Beetles brown color there to do our Frenchie. And we are using our number 3 there from cards from the Pretty Fingers website. So I am putting some of that here just to do my line. Once my line is done, then I can fill it up with the brush, right? So let's take a look, right? I basically just want to compare it to this and make sure that I'm going as high up in my French as I did, or as low, whatever it is. I want to say this is kind of medium. And I'm just gauging. We're going to say we come right here. There we go. Come up this way. And I could have helped myself by making it matte, but I'm over here trying to make this video not super long. So there we go. And I'm just going to see, okay, how he compares to the rest of his buddies there. I think he's alright. He's good. Maybe a little bit. Coming up right there. Kind of making a V and then rounding it. I do prefer, I guess, a little round. Also, the V is nice. If I'm just going to do a V, then I'm doing a V, you know? I don't know, it depends. Sometimes I do like a little dip on the French tip. So here we go, just normal. And I'll probably just clean it up to make sure, get it a little bit more crisp anyway, since I'm not using a matte coat, which is the smart thing to do. What I did with the other guys is I used my CC Posing because it's lacquer, so it right away dried, you know, no big deal. Which we'll probably go ahead and do that though around the green lining, because that's difficult. So I feel like it's a little tiny bit high, maybe just a little bit. So I'm going to clean that up, or rather bring that down just a little bit and try to get it a little bit more perfect by using this little cleaning guys. Really an eyebrow guy that I got from Amazon, like literally $1, guys. $1 for this. But he's pretty firm, so I like that about him. You just go in. Boop. He's nice and firm. So he means what he says, and he says what he means. There's no messing around with this dude. If he's coming through, he's cleaning. There he goes. Alright. Let's see if we can make him just right here in my dip. I feel like I'm not as straight as I want to be. There you go there, young fella. And what I'm going to be doing too is coming through with the green. Okay, so I'm just going to give it one. Just to make sure that he's even all around. And because he's so bright with the shiny coat, that's why you want it matte. It makes it harder to see, but there he goes. Alright. And I'm just bringing that polish this way a little bit. There it is. Real nice. Alright. Compare him. He's looking good with his counterparts. Or her girls. Whatever. I don't know. I have a thing with always calling my nails he. I have no idea. And my CC's like, why is it always a he? I don't even know, girl. I cannot answer the question. Okay, so I'm gonna let him chill for just a second. So all of my little swipies can like settle. You know, the same as pulling. Letting him pull a little bit. There he goes. He's starting to smooth in. And he's good. Alright, I think I'm happy with him. He's gonna cure. And while he's doing his curing job, let's go ahead and pick up our pumpkin. Our homegirl. And then we're going to get her colored in with yellow and just a little bit of green for her trunk. And she is a, you know what I mean? She's hot to trot, baby. She is hot to trot with all her legs. She's not walking away. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Bring my homegirl over here. Okay, who are you? Number 68. What is this thing called? Pumpkin Girl. Pumpkin Girl, alright? So we got another little stamp right here. Let's get our girl up. Boom, boom. Little shorty right here with the legs. I'm almost seeing like a black one, you know, with her walking through only. Pop, 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 pop. Anyway, so here we go. So many ideas, you know? Honestly. Just boop, boop. Keep them coming, please. We got this guy, and I am removing her little legs. They're so tiny. This is, you see, as you can see, very thin, you know? So when you're doing it, you want to kind of just keep it at a level. You don't want to dip in. You don't want to do that. You want to go, whoop, level. So that way, she doesn't get caught up in that, in here, and you're swiping out your, polish. So boom, here's our guy. We are gonna do our little green margin. Let's go ahead and use the CZ pose here, okay? So you can see what I'm talking about. This is, you know, just another way I'm using this guy. It's basically to mat him right here so that I can do my line. Even though could have done the line after I got that guy, but whatever. We're not gonna complain. Either way, he'll be fine, okay? He'll make it. We're using a little Twinkled T yellow stamp here. Stamping polish, boop, boop. Get us a little bit there, enough to cover our little pumpkin here, so that way he'll be dry and everybody will meet together. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, you put this in here. I mean, you're not always doing this for race anyway, of course. I'm always trying to hurry up and get this done. But, of course, you know, you can have, like, classical music playing in the background. La, 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 la. Whatever, whatever. You know, makes you... Whatever gets your juices flowing for creativity and... this and that and the other. So I am using this MDU military green for my trunk. I wanted to make it a little bit different than my seeds and my little smiley, because I mean, good God, you know, enough is enough. That's why I did that. So trying to break that up a little bit with this little pumpkin, basically. Boop, there she is. Such a cutie. Alright, and super easy. I mean, you're seeing this is taking nothing, and you have this cute little side here. We are going to attach this little things to it, and you'll see that you could get this done in no time and be ready to party. Okay, so ba bing bing. This is good. And what happens is when you get matte, then you can see a little bit better. Oh, so hard for me to see in this house. Let me see right there. So you can kind of just see what's going on. It's also my gloves. So you can see her perfect. So I'm going to take these little protection guys off because that black and the brown no working. Bam! Magic. Okay, so what we're using is a Beetles gel as well to do the smiley. And of course, if smiley's not something that you get down with, because a lot of people don't like that straight line BS, you can just stamp it. There's a lot of different stamps with the whole French tip thing, but also just use any other image. Bear with me here. Breathe. Because this is a Frenchie on top of a Frenchie. I'll be honest, every time I use the Posy, it's like, why does it smell so good though? It really does. There we go. And I'm just mirroring what's already there. There it is. There we go. I'm going to make sure it's, thick enough. And of course, I'm going to use my little cleaner guy too, definitely for this. To make sure he's within the right lane. So he's a little thick for me, and I would like for him to be a little bit thinner. So I am going to use that cleaner guy just to kind of give it the excess from the top, because I know it didn't really go on it. Boom, makes it a little bit sharper. Coming in through here. This way. There you go. Alrighty. You could just kind of really see that gloss, you know what I'm saying? Now that I have the matte on it. Alright, so there he is. I believe that he's gonna work. He's gonna be good. Coming in through here. Let me wipe any kind of, see right there, any kind of smudge or anything is got to go. Alright, that also cures for 1 minute. I allow that to cure. And I have everybody colored in. I mean, bam, bam, baby. This is like for real here. The only thing I don't have on these guys is a top coat, because right before I started recording, I had just laid them down. And of course, I did put my Stamper Clear on it. The top coat I'm using for these is, just my regular Connie one here. So I'm going to also start doing these guys. Here we go. Alright, that guy is ready. There he is. So he has his smiley, and what he needs are his seeds, and then boop boop, his little stamp right there. I don't even know what they call that there. I mean, I almost want to say like a tramp stamp. That's kind of weird, but it's kind of like what it reminds me of, dog. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so these guys, since we lifted them earlier, they're not wet, and they're not gonna get stuck on this matte stuff. So I'm gonna use my oily bonder here to get that going. Here we go. Boom, boom. You really don't need a lot, but I'm always like, I should be dabbing. That would make it a lot. But me and dabbing, I'm telling you, we don't do that good. I'm always like that, and the thing is, being all crazy off of mine, whatchamacallit. So here's these guys. They did get a top coat there, and they look so cute. This is them and their little shiny top coat. Wow, cute. They just remind me of like a fair, This is what you would use to go to a pumpkin patch, to go to the fair, whatever. This type of season. I'm totally feeling it. Okay, so yeah, we're not doing that. We're doing this guy. He should be. I'm looking at him like, are you too wet, homeboy? Girl, person, individual, let's try. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna do one this way, maybe one the other way, something like that. Like this, trying to maximize as much on it. So let's go this way. Done right there in the middle. See me and this dude. Boom. Oh, hold up. There she is. And look at that. She became smushy, smushy. What that means, she was too wet. She was way too wet. And it's probably because I had too much. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened there. So look at that. Let's learn. Boom. I'm going to take it off and start again. I'm going to lift another one too. So that way I can just put them on. Maybe I could put that guy on as soon as I lift him up. Alright, let's see. Vamos already. Here's our dude right here, and thank God we already been with our time doing so good. You know what I'm saying? That we're angels. We're on point here. Nothing is lost. I'm gonna try this again and allow it to dry maybe a little bit more, but I'm trying to get it, you know, as minimal as possible. I don't want so much on it, gosh. It seems to like really want to marry this thing. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry off a little bit better while I lift this dude. And let me roll him. Here we go. What we need. Okay, green. We're gonna use this Twinkled T real quick here. Bumping. There's our little image there, the little seeds. Picking them up. Guess I have a thing with lime green. I used to actually not even like green like at all. If you said green, I would hit the road jack. But then my mom loved green. My CC loves green. My best friend loved green. So it kind of like grew on me. I was like, okay, fine. And now I really love green myself. Okay, so it snuck up on me there. I didn't even notice. Alright, while that's happening too real quick, I'm going to use my Kani and top coat the last two that I have here because I have a feeling I need more time on that guy. I'm thinking maybe my rubberized thing is a little thick too. He dries so fast. Alright, there we go. Little top coat, just making sure everything is smooth. And he's fairly thin, going in. So he doesn't need to do a lot of settling. Uno más. One more. Last two. There he goes. I swear, this used to be my favorite part when I would watch a video. It's like when they would do that last top coat and the shine would be coming through. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's when you fall in love with it. That's the tattoo wipe. Nice. Alright, so that one is going to also get cured. And now, let's see this guy. You're going to fight me? I'm going to test him. Okay, he seems fine when I tested that corner. Here we go. Let's put her in. I'm going to go in the middle, straight in the middle, instead of on the side too, because that's also a little situation. So let's go right in the middle because of her shape. Being that her shape is the, I call this shape here, guys, almond. Being that her shape is an almond, you know, she has like a little drop off on both ends. So she's got that little spot, and I'm just going to find somebody to stick over here from here without disturbing the rest. So I'm going to take that guy, and I'm also going to show you in just a second here anything that could have not been filled in. I'd rather fill that in once it's on the nail than try and reverse stamp it, because anytime I try to reverse stamp it, it seemed like the image would become either like a little bumpy or it would be the color differentiated. Super weird. I don't know why, okay? But I ended up actually needing 1.5 there and trying it this way and deciding that I like that better. So I'm going to use my number 1 because he's just a little bit, see, that's just oil that I'm keeping on him to keep him on the burner. So here he goes. I'm going to use this little green and I'm just going to fill 2 little spots that I see here. Taking just a little bit, and this becomes like a little bit smoother than trying to do it the other way. Alright, I guess because you're floating it, whatever. So here we go, just a little bit there. You do want to go thin, you know, so it's not too thick or nothing. Boop, boop, there he is. And I'm going to come on this side and just grab a little bit there. And there. And some of them are actually like that, but I do like to fill them in. So that's why I did that there. Boom. Okay, so once he's been done, he is ready to be sealed, right? And we're going to seal him by using this little guy right here. Absolutely love. Again, this guy is not available anymore, but she does have other options for sealers or top coats that will seal in and make that image look 100 times better, no lie. So there is that guy. You're looking right at him, right? Now watch when I seal him, the difference. Trying to see if you can see him real good. These lights are murdering me here. Alright, here we go. I'm going to put this little guy. Boom, boom. A little sealant. He does need to dry. And you definitely want him to dry completely because he's kind of like almost glued to me. That's what he reminds me of. And it just helps with smearing. And then it also helps marry it into, I don't know what other word to use, but I guess it helped them join together, mesh a little better there. I'm just going to get rid of that from this because I don't need it. Once that kind of dries out, no, I'm lying. Once it does dry out, okay, there's no kind of here. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of the bonder on it and then boop, boop, place our last little dude. And then we have a top coat. And guess what? We got us a set right here. Let's do it. So this guy is pretty much dry. And you can see there how much better he looks. Just by having that little guy get on him. Okay, so now we're going to take our bounder again here. And of course, this guy's already dry. He's been sitting there the whole time. I'm just going to take a little bit here. And I'm going to go this way because I'm putting it in this little area. Not a big deal there. I'm going to let that dry. But while that's happening, I did want to tell you real quick what I'm using. And I'm using this one because I don't love the smell of it. I have another one that I do love. It's honey and vanilla. But this one, I don't love the smell. So I've just been using it for my brushes. And what I'm doing is, you can see, it's all flared out. And when I first get them out and I start working with them, it's not. And the reason is because I'm putting this on it and just kind of letting that lubricate, into the next time I use it. Boop. There that little guy is. And I do my other little guy as well. And since I didn't use him as much, he did not flare out as much. There he is. And it's unavoidable, guys, because, I'm using acetone. It's unavoidable. Every brush is going to happen. But these are super little and work perfectly. So that's the reason why I love them so much. Honestly, I need like 1,000 of them. The Cold Sunshine actually does not work on those items. It only provides you with 10% off of the plate. But please, 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 please use your code. No matter what. Even if, it doesn't apply to that product or whatever, then you may have a product in your cart that it may apply to. So here it goes. Bing. It should be dry. Me talking a lot of garbage. Down it goes. right in the middle, right? So cute to me. I don't know. I'm obsessed with this. I'm not gonna lie to ya. Boop! There he is. It's just like a little sneaker peek, like a little rabbit tail. I don't know, like the sweetness. How to describe. Okay, so here's that guy. Boom, boom. It's not gonna stop me though, right? Not knowing how to describe. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna try. Alright, here we go. Got this little guy up here. Vamos a ver. Let's see. Had a little bit of that pink stuff coming off of him, and he was driving me nuts. See? Boop. Get out of my thingy. Alright, so I don't even remember, guys. Did I put this on it? I don't think. Let's do it, because I don't remember doing this. See? Boop, boop. Alright, once that little guy dries, then we will be ready for our top coat, baby. Yes, and then we are done. And I've got to say, that really is good timing. I'm not gonna lie. It does feel like a race. And sometimes I just really enjoy that. So anyhow, we're going to wait on that guy to dry. And then bam, bam. I kind of like it to go like a roller coaster. And then we'll put that guy on there. All right, so let's go. I'm kind of like wearing this over here just to give you an idea what it's going to look like. It's kind of insane, but so cute. Okay, so this guy is pretty much dry. And we're going to give him his little top coat. Boop, boop. Look at that. Yeah. Yo, okay, so let's put this over. Boom, boom. There it is. Nice. Nicely done. There you are. Aye. Aye, baby. There. Boom. See, I didn't want that crazy guy messing with it in the corner over here. That pink. I think we got him. Let him cure. And then I'll go ahead and put him on. But like, beep. I'm liking it. Imagine that guy's not there. Never mind that dude. Without him, they are adorable. Adorable. Okay. Ah, here we go. Our last guy is done. And look at us go. This is really making me want to have this. I call this the Jasmina nails. I was watching a show and this girl had the most beautiful, her name was Jasmina. She had the most beautiful styles. And I always loved the way that she had her nails colored. So I just call them Jasmina nails. Okay, because that means you got the cute almonds. Look at that cute almond right there. Yeah, buddy. There it is. I mean, would you wear this? Would you wear this? It's chasing the light. Where you? Ooh. Is this the best light I've got right here? Oh. Okay, so I really, really like it. Alright, I gotta end this because I'm having too much admiration going on over here. We'll have to talk about that story another day. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Alright. Peace. Thank you for joining me. That was a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoy the roller coaster ride. Love, peace, and air grease, baby.